Hi, how's it going? I'm back with another video for our reading for the next week. And boy, we start out with a doozy on the weekend. We've got our new moon eclipse in Virgo, and this is kind of closing or bookmarking the other end of the full moon eclipse we started a few weeks ago. So this is the bookend. So what's been happening for the last couple weeks for you? Has it been crazy? Has it been calm? So the new moon eclipse in Virgo, that is about letting go of those last things that don't belong in your life, that don't belong in your routines. Are you getting rid of your unhealthy habits? Are you start creating and starting new routines? Well, now is the time. And this step in with the Virgo time is for your growth, your health, your self-care, and your well-being. So what's one thing that you think that you would like to do for yourself to gain some help with the Virgo moon? What is one thing that you're going to try in the next month to start implementing into your routine? And I like to pair a new thing with an old thing that I already do. So what are some examples? When I am brushing my teeth, I usually do 10 squats. So I just pair an old routine, something I do every day, with a new routine. So what's something that you can pair with your coffee in the morning, or your, just something you do every day, pair it with a new routine, something for your health and well-being. Let me know in the comments what you decide. So like I said, this is our second new moon in the sign of Virgo. The one at the end of August, the new moon at the end of August was also in the time of Virgo. So that means it's time to heal our stories, our old stories about worthiness. Do you sometimes question whether you're worthy of different things? And it's time to step into your personal power. So it's putting yourself first, and it's learning those boundaries and saying no when you need to, and doing those things that propel you forward on your journey. Also this weekend, if that wasn't enough, on Monday, not on the weekend, but on Monday, we have the fall equinox. So it is the first day of fall on Monday, and that brings us a good time for manifesting, growing, and healing. So I think those two pair perfectly together. This Virgo energy gives us that oomph to start off our growing, or continue our growing and healing. So as you're growing and healing, just be compassionate with yourselves and know your worth, and go on a journey of self-improvement with Virgo's help. Now let's get into this reading. That was a lot of talking already. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's start out with an emotion that's going to carry through this week. An emotion. Let's see what we're clearing here. Some depression. Well, let's just clear out those old stories that we don't necessarily need in our lives anymore. Maybe it served a purpose in the past, but we know that depression does not define us, and that we all deserve to love and be loved. Let's clear that out. Good time to do the clearing on that with this new moon eclipse and our fall equinox. Great time to start fresh, start some things fresh, start some new routines. Like I said, I got two cards stuck together. We've got Wisdom and clarity. Oh, those are beautiful cards that go hand in hand. Wisdom, to know that all things come and go, is wise. For as soon as something is born, a child, an idea, an identity, it is moving towards its end. This is not sad. This is the experience of life and its inherent wisdom. I am happy in each moment. And clarity, no matter the obstruction, I find inner sanctuary of peace. Peace brings clarity. With clarity, I can see through the mist with my eyes and the voice in my heart. I am always guided and protected by this still, calm voice that knows exactly what to do. And that is very true. I've noticed that more and more, that in the last few years, as I've come to be more at peace with myself and more at peace with my environment and just bringing in more peaceful things into my life and just letting all that chaos go, that I do have a lot more clarity. So it is there. It is there for you to experience. All right, my new deck. I'm so excited to pull a card from my new deck. This is the Soul Coaching Oracle cards from Denise Linn. And we've got gratitude. Oh, I love that. Gratitude. Gratitude. And this card just reminds me of the wisdom of grandmother as well. The wisdom. The gratitude. If you are ever having a bad day or you wake up in a funk, think of 3 things that you can be grateful for. And I always find for me that really flips my thinking. And it just brings you into the moment, because it's like, okay, I am grateful for that tree I can see outside. I am grateful for, well, actually, I'm grateful for the beautiful view that's actually behind me at the moment, because I am lucky enough to be in a space temporarily for pet sitting that brings me joy, not just by pet sitting, but being able to see the river out the front window. So, but I have it. Gratitude definitely brings you into the moment. So let's see what else we've got. Ooh, dance. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. And you know the quote, dance like nobody's watching. Well, if you have to, then dance while no one's watching. And just follow your heart. And if you don't feel like you can dance, dance in the dark if you don't want to see yourself. And then just allow yourself to feel the rhythm of the music. And then as you move, sometimes just dancing. I know this sounds like it's out there, but depression, whenever you're depressed, if you can just put on music and start dancing around, or even just start moving around, that shakes off some of the stuck energy that's inside of us. That shakes it off. So I'm not saying it will cure the depression, but will definitely lessen the intensity. So dance if you can. Movement is great to shake off anything that's stuck inside of us. So if you ever feel stuck, just put on that music and dance. You will only see the way by making the way. You will only see the way by making the way. And I'm going to read this 38 card, which boils down, in numerology, 38 becomes, if you add 3 and 8 together, that becomes 11. 11 is a superpower number in numerology. There are no more well-marked trails to travel anymore. All institutions, organizations, and establishments are in a state of creative destruction. Isn't that the truth? The safe route or the right way to build your life, your resume, your business is over and done. If you've received this card, which we just did, it's time for you to now walk the pathless path, leading with love. What a time and space to be alive, taking part in nudging forward the next era of evolving human consciousness. You volunteered to be a torchbearer, leaving guideposts for others as you move ahead with joy as your GPS. Oh, I love this. Oh, that is totally going to be the title of this video. Joy as your GPS. You can see the way only by making the way. Oh, I love it. That one just spoke to my heart. Use joy as your GPS. I'm going to totally use that in my everyday. All right, let's see what the next card is. Get clear. Oh, and we had clarity, so we're getting really clear here. So as we set up our routines for our health, as we check in with our self-care and our well-being, as we improve our self-worth, as we bring all these joyful things into our lives, we start to get clear. We start to get clarity. Love it. And let's see who is our helper. Our heavenly helper. Joining us this week is Horus, the Cosmic Gateway. I'm going to read that Horus card. Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and son or twin flame of the goddess Isis. He's known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds. He can help us move into the cosmos with our mind, our meditations, and our prayers, so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. You are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Well, this is awesome, Horus. Thank you for joining us in this great time of manifestation. That's what our equinox is all about. It's giving us a beautiful timing, a window for manifestation, and Horus is here to help us. And your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. Oh, I could do a whole separate video on this. So, be careful of your thoughts, your words, your actions. Let joy be your GPS, because if it's not, what will we be manifesting? Do you want to manifest more joy to come in? Clarity? Direction? Just think about what you want to manifest. Good health. And set your GPS to that. Let's see. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. You have a real opportunity to further that connection now by sending prayers and intentions out into the cosmos, which is awesome because Monday is the day. So let's start today thinking about what we are looking to manifest and put it out there and use joy as your GPS. Thanks for joining me and have a great week ahead.